taking on Nick Fury, one half of the juvenile delinquent. Promoter and owner of Outlaw Extreme Wrestling, Derek Flair, joining me ringside. Derek, I tell you one thing, you put on a tremendous effort right here tonight in Jonesville, South Carolina, and I know that you just promoted for a short period of time, and in the future, Outlaw Extreme is going to be on the grow.
Well, we sure do hope so. We put a lot of effort into Outlaw Extreme Wrestling, and we try to give the crowd the best shows we can give them, whether it's 1,000 people or 17 people.
Well, that's been proven here tonight. I mean, as far as Thanksgiving Eve turnout, but I mean, the people here have got a tremendous show here in store for them. And Nick Fury with a standing drop kick. This young man can go. I mean, he has a very tremendous future. This is his first year in wrestling. I happen to know members of his family on a personal level. Since meeting Nick, I find that he has a great attitude inside the ring and outside the ring, and that means a tremendous amount.
That's right. I've talked to Nick before the show, and he does have a great attitude, and he's very up-tempo in this match. And so far, I am impressed with Nick Fury.
Nick has, in the past, teamed with the juvenile delinquents, one of which is Easy Money, currently out with an injury, and A.J. Frost, the other juvenile delinquent. And this tag team, whether any two of the three team up anywhere, anytime, or even in singles action, Nick Fury, he gives it everything he's got.
Well, he sure has got a fast pace going right here, but we've got Scar taking it to him, and he gets him with a big elbow right in the center of the ring.
But Scar is certainly a gigantic man. He's a big man, and when Nick Fury's in here, he's having to give up a lot of size, a lot of weight, and Nick Fury's going to have to utilize his speed, his agility, and his quickness to try to outthink this man.
That's right. This match, I don't know who the promoter is, but this match wasn't very. These two guys aren't very evenly matched because Nick Fury, he seems like he's always thinking in his matches, and he's got a lot of quick moves, a lot of fast pace, and this big guy Scar is just trying to overpower him so far in this matchup.
Well, this is a classic case of speed and agility against nothing but sheer strength and the desire to kick and punch. And, you know, so far Scar has shown that he can wrestle as well. We got a sunset flip attempt, only two.
That's right, Scar kicks out in a big lariat right in the center of the ring by Scar again, just overpowering Nick Fury at this point in the match. He rakes the boot right across Nick Fury's eyes. He's taking it to him there. Scar pulls Nick Fury up and right into the turnbuckle right here at ringside where we're doing our commentary from right now, into the other turnbuckle.
Scar's going in for the kill, basically.
That's what it appears to be.
Setting him up for maybe a suplex?
Suplex, and a suplex with authority. Scar having his conversations with the fans here in Jonesville. Sends him for the ride. Clothesline attempt. Nick Fury. Oh, and a powerbomb by Scar. He caught him right in the air.
I think Nick Fury was going for a Frankensteiner there. The way he went up high into the air, and Scar just too much power to drop him on down. Count of two. He's lifting him up. But what he's giving this man every time he lifts him up is a chance to come back strong and maybe beat this man. So whenever you're lifting your man up, when you got him in a fall, you're giving him a second chance.
That's right, and you don't want to do that to any of your opponents, especially to a guy with the heart of Nick Fury that he's shown right here tonight in Jonesville.
Well, this young man's got a ton of guts, a ton of courage. And take a look, he's coming back with a lot of fire with a series of punches. And Nick Fury with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors super kick.
Super kick right to the face. I mean, you know, Scar appears to have given Nick Fury all he's got, and Nick Fury keeps coming back.
Nick Fury's not going to be quitting anytime soon. And Nick Fury sends him for the ride. He goes in for a hip attack. The Scar drops him right down on the mat.
That's right. Scar just, when Scar catches Nick Fury, the size advantage Scar has just allows him to catch him in the air like that, and just, you know, there's not much really Nick Fury can do except keep coming back and keep coming back even stronger.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I see that Nick's doing, just like due to inexperience, is he's not wearing this man down before he sets him up for these high-risk moves, because if a man is somewhat winded or somewhat on a second wind, wait a minute, we got a scorpion death drop. If you get the man out of breath somewhat, and then those drop kicks and sentons and crossbody blocks and all that outside the ring, and
it looks like he's got a table from under the ring. Nick Fury's bringing the table in the ring. He brings
actually a tabletop piece of plywood, about 4.5 feet long, maybe longer than that.
He's propping it up in the corner. I mean, we can imagine what's coming next.
Oh, it's inevitable. One of these men are going through this table. This piece of wood, somebody's going through there, no doubt about it. I just hope it's not Nick Fury, but Nick Fury just cracked that table.
Nick Fury went right through the table, and then I think he may be hurt, and you know, hurt pretty bad. Nick Fury's, I don't see too much movement coming from Nick Fury, and the big man Scar just circles around him.
Well, Scar knows he has this man hurt. He knows that he dropped him right through that piece of plywood table, and he nailed him. And he's tried to hurt this man, and the official right now is Dennis Price. Scar's telling him, check him, that he can't continue, but I mean, I don't think Nick Fury's going to quit.
I mean, Scar's just toying with this man because he could get the pin, but no, he, you know, kicks him, gives him a kick to the head, tells the referee to test the arm, and that might be where Scar messes up right here tonight in Jonesville, because if he keeps toying around with Nick Fury, with the heart of this guy, is going to come back. I can assure you that. I just hope he's not been hurt too badly from that table he went straight through moments ago.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scar's doing one thing right now, but pausing and taking a moment to jaw with the fans to give his man time to regroup. But Nick Fury right now looks like he really is out of it.
It appears to be that way. I'm not sure if Nick Fury even knows where he is tonight. He's been overpowered, and like we said earlier, he went straight through that wooden table. And now Scar's got a chair in the ring. I mean, I really don't understand why Scar keeps on and on with this. I mean, this is just, you know, almost sickening to watch.
Well, this is nonsense. I mean, it's obvious at this point in time Scar is trying to injure this man Nick Fury, and Nick Fury has a bright future, and he's got a bright career ahead of him. Dennis Price, I think he ought to just go ahead and disqualify this man.
That's what it looks like, because Nick Fury does have a bright future, but not if, you know, I'd hate to think like this, but not if he's injured so badly in this match right here, because, you know, anything can happen in wrestling. One minute you'll have such a bright future, and the next minute a guy like Scar can ruin your career.
Drop toe hold in the chair, that turns the tide. Almost 3. Now that could certainly change the momentum altogether in this match.
I mean, you couldn't ask for anybody with more heart than Nick Fury. I mean, after all that he's been through, and he is on his feet, I mean, that deserves applause in itself. He is on his feet tonight, and he's going up top. He goes up, and a flying leg drop. He lands with a big leg drop on Scar. 1, 2, and Scar kicks out.
Almost 3, and Nick Fury is put some authority behind his comebacks. I think he's a little bit angry, and he's getting a little bit mad about getting taken such a pounding. And every time he's coming back with those high-flying moves, they mean much, much more. Moonsault.
A big moonsault by Nick Fury. And Nick Fury gets the win. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's a 2 count. I thought he had him right there. I really did.
He came terribly close to putting him away. He really did. He put up a tremendous effort right there. That moonsault got a very close fall and another near fall for Nick Fury.
That's right. Nick Fury is so close right here. And, I mean, you couldn't ask for more determination, but it looks as though Scar may be making his comeback. Talking about making somebody mad, you know, Scar thinks he's got Nick Fury and is just toying with him, but he's quickly finding out that Nick Fury is not in this ring to play.
Nick Fury rolls out of the path of a leg drop off the top, and now that's how you got to put these big men away like that. Super kick by Fury. Fury going to the top.
Fury's up top. And a big splash, and I mean a big splash by Nick Fury. 2, 3, and Nick Fury gets the win.
Nick Fury puts up a...
The winner, flying Nick Fury!
Nick Fury takes the win with a frog splash off the top and puts away a much larger foe.
That's right, and Scar's left in the ring dumbfounded, and with good reason, as we have seen, but he should have known better than to underestimate flying Nick Fury. This young man with such a bright future ahead of him. I look forward to seeing him in the future.
We'll be back with 2 more exciting matches from Outlaw Extreme Wrestling.
Their opponent,